most terrifying part, to see if my hair actually stayed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's not gonna be curly. It's not gonna be curly.
Many lies that I've told, and many secrets that I hold. I'm ready to see the truth unfold. Didn't know that time could go so slow. If only I just listened.
We have a dilemma. Apparently, Eco Styler gel is not good for your hair. That's what my hairdresser, my newest hairdresser, said. She was like, oh girl, which sucks because I just bought this like a month or so ago, and yeah. So instead of using hairspray and some of this wax, which I hope is good for my hair, who knows? It seems like none of the products are good, and except for the ones that are like $40, and I don't have it like that to pay $40 for hair products.
I keep replaying all the memories, looking for a way to cure this pain. I'm such a mess, trying to reset the time right from the start.
Good morning. My battery died, so unfortunately you missed a few things, like me pouring water into my Stanley cup. I really wanted that shot, but that's okay. And me brushing my teeth, and that's about it. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone, especially my singles. I mean, the couples too, but especially my singles, okay? Like, mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And so I downloaded Tinder again because I'm crazy. Bumble sucked. I think Bumble is the worst of the dating apps, as far as like the big three, which to me the big three are Tinder, Hinge, and Bumble. Bumble is awful. So how dare they even, like that ad that they ran about women, it sucks. Tinder, I think, is, I don't want to say it's better than Hinge, but I will say that I think that there's better looking men on Tinder than there is Hinge, for sure. The problem is that they'll match with you, but then they don't say anything. Say nothing at all. It's like, hello. And so I matched with this one guy, and I actually messaged him first. I don't mind messaging first. I kind of like to see, it's kind of like bait to me. It's like, are you just here to match? I feel like people match with people to be like, can I get that person? Is this person attracted to me like I am to them? And then they're like satisfied with that. But anyway, so I matched with this guy and I sent the message. He actually was the only one out of 4 other guys to message back. My heat's on again. And when I tell you, so like early on, he was like, oh, can I get your Instagram or Snap? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I gave him my Snap because I'm like, I don't want to give people my Instagram because I have like a photo from when I graduated, or a little video from when I graduated college, and it has my full name. And I was like, perhaps I shouldn't give strangers my Instagram because then they have access to that information, and they don't need to know my middle and last name. Absolutely not. So yeah, I give him my Snap, and he literally just like snaps me. Like, I know that Snapchat is obviously like, you know, you're supposed to take pictures, blah blah blah, but like it's not like you can't just chat on the feature. Like, I've talked to people using Snapchat and I've just chatted with them. Like, he was just literally just like, and the last one, I was like, bro, like, not a question, no conversation. I'm very strict this year. Like, I feel like something has happened to me over the past, like, in 2025, over January, something has happened where my patience is even lower. But it's like with like dating. Like, last year, I feel like I just talked to so many losers. Well, not everyone I talked to last year was a loser, but I talked to some losers last year, and I'm just like, if I just didn't have the patience and cut them off immediately, I wouldn't have had to deal with it. I wouldn't have I wouldn't have had to be angry. I wouldn't have had to be scarred. I was talking to men I had no business talking to, simply because I was bored. And 2025, I'm not doing that. 2025 on forward, as long as I have to be dating, I'm not doing that. If you have nothing to say, we don't have a reason to talk. Like, I am not, no. The only question that was asked in the conversation with this one guy was something that I asked. And I asked, like, what type of games does he play? And then you ask the guy a question, and he acts like he doesn't really want to answer. He's like, oh, I do a little bit of everything. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I don't know how to talk at all. There's a huge difference between being on a dating app in, what, 2022 versus 2024. 4 or 5. It's still the beginning of the year, but yeah, huge difference, which is crazy because it's like not a lot of time, but it's went down significantly. Like, I'm like, does anyone have a brain cell on this app? Anyone at all? Anyone?
Oh, hell yeah! Drive with Kayla. Can I do this? I'm not gonna get in trouble, am I? Everything in my car. Yes. Cool. I can talk and listen to music because now Apple allows you to record while listening to music, but it's not going to record the music, which is great because it's like, you know.